This video is about managing the request queue for an installation administrator. From your dashboard, click on the Requests icon on the left side menu. This opens up the Requests page. It's divided into 3 queues: New, Pending, and Countered. Above each queue is a filter and a search tool. The filter lets you filter by date, and the search tool lets you search by job ID and keyword. The new queue is a list of new requests which have come in from graphic manufacturers and are waiting for a response from you. These new requests will expire, so it's best to review and respond to them as quickly as possible. The list in the new request queue shows the job ID, the site zip, the graphics manufacturer, the installation type, the budget, or in this case RFQ, which means they're requesting a quote from you, the date of the installation, and the request status. The request status column informs you of the expiration timing for the request. If you hover over the circle, it will let you know when the request expires. If you let a request expire without responding, the circle will turn gray and the GM will be notified. You can open up a new request by clicking on the job ID, and then you can review the request information. Some information, such as site address and contact information, will not be available to you until you're awarded the project. The top section will show you the city, state, and zip, the total square footage of the project, when the request expires. If there's a budget, there'll be a dollar amount here, or if it's an RFQ, it'll say RFQ, such as this one. And it also lists the date the installation will need to take place, date and time. If you scroll down, you can open up the application section by clicking on each box and then reviewing the application information, any documents that they've attached that are application related, and any additional notes. And then you can close that by clicking again on the application box. You can review the documents section here. If there's any overall project documentation, such as contractor guidelines, OSHA requirements, security forms, and the like, they'll be located here. Once you've reviewed the project information, you can decide if you want to move forward with the project or not. If you don't, you can click Decline, and the GM will be notified that they need to find a different installer. If you decide you'd like to pursue the project, the next step is to determine the price. If the GM supplied a budget and you agree to it, the budget would be listed here, and this would say Accept, and you could click Accept. If the request is an RFQ, such as this one, you can either click on plus your proposal and enter your price, or click on Counter. They'll both take you to the same place. In this section, we can input our proposed price here. We can offer alternative timing to the project here if we'd like, and we could also enter some notes. Once you're satisfied with the counter, then you can click on Send Counter. The request will move into your pending queue, waiting for the GM to either award you the project or decline your counter offer. The pending queue contains requests which you have responded with acceptance of the price. These orders are waiting for the GM to either award you the project or cancel the request if for some reason they decide to go with a different installer. You have the option to open the request and decline the job while it's waiting in the pending queue. Click on the job ID, scroll down, and click Decline if you'd like. The countered queue contains requests that you have countered with alternative pricing and/or timing and are waiting for the GM to either accept or decline your offer. You have the option to open the request and decline the job while it is waiting in the countered queue as well. Click on the job ID, scroll down, click Decline if you wish. Once you've been awarded the project, it will move into the Scheduled Jobs queue, which we'll cover in a separate video.